This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that golden championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kurt Hermster. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Bringing it out. It's Scott. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gains on that return. Out of the shotgun, hand off. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a nice game. Move the football to the 27.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jared Jacobs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration.
The pass rush gets home.
A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Goes down after a solid game. That's enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if it's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Now the offense facing a third and long on their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stops full behind the line of scrimmage.
It's another good job here by this defense. I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season. Thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now the two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true?
Hello.
Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium.
They don't have
this year's
the equate for the Oilsdale brand.
Seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion.
He's not going to me ever again anywhere.
I think it's the one right there. The one. No, the one right there that says 4 times to yeah, that one, yeah.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can
Yeah.
feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Well, it should if everything else can.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Tackled at
No, I'm talking about the other day. All the shit it let me get the other day. Yeah. Huh? I don't think so.
Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll hand it off. Takes out the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw the interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Direct snap to the back. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home on the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is the ultimate game in college football. National championship stakes. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Enough to get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great shot to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They get him down with a big play, moves it to the 45.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards after it.
Rush set her down to the offense after that first down completion. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewall them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Looking for a gap against Anderson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That's caught. It's Meadows. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd down, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and 10.
Hell, not no motherfucking 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear.
He didn't even get to the fucking 1st down line.
See if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The running back here in a direct snap. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Russell. The pass is caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the complete. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Looking for 6. Touchdown.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
First in this national title bout. The national championship games, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scores. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. He tackled him at the 11-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period's play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, we'll check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it on the move. He's wide open. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone to 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back. It's Russell. He's looking to scramble. And he's brought down there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback still with the football. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it big, positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get him some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back on the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it through the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution for championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. And there's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, all the way back to like Jacob Chester and Kevin Phillips. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable backs again on this roster, too.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard following, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. They'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receivers, stay ahead of the sticks.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
This one goes from nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows he has athletic ability and fades out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Wide open downfield, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Folks, we hope you enjoyed this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
And this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage, the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A-game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, going to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to round off the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets him go. Catch made on the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust down, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back and can open up the running game.
And they chase him outside the pocket for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. He just make us over the years, probably last 30 years, going all the way back to John Coleman on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, John Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Oh, bitch.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense on its field. Looking for a gap. It's Anderson. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards off.
Quarterback finds a target to the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, off inside. Tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stops on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line with no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. To throw, it's Russell. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he chops it. This one could come back to him.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He'll throw it now. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. That's a nice route there by the shooter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Reach the end of the 3rd quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype before the final period. Let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the throw. He's brought down, but there is a flag.
Get the fuck out of here.
Check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
That game enough for a fresh set of downs out of the 48.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep down the left side.
Oh, my God.
Way downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And he knocks the PAC right down the middle. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. It's a shotgun run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Get a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
So nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
There's a first and 10 play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket.
Total fucking.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
This time, a completion. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading well, making sure everybody's getting their touches. You do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a fly to the wide out.
Man, get the fuck on.
And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Chewing clock with the running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You get all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Same tailback, another carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back to Russell. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you're only going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on a second down. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. We're going to set up a third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. He stops short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead. Essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains. We're not going to give any shots downfield. We're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and practice and work on those routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly. They try to stage a big comeback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now.
Boy, the defense is trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here.
Oh, you throwing the fucking ball through.
Third straight play.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's got it, and no for a first down. Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They go in 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Scott. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout to check it out. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's Russell. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Working clock with the ground game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, and actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Dropping back into the throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Another touchdown strike. He won the national championships with the elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and cleared away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that, and that's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him. They actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
The player was down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Tough to shove a Super Bowl quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's a day. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. That's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. They've got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stage of this game. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Looking deep for late game heroics. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He's absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
And it's just
throw the fucking ball.
To essentially slam the door and secure this victory. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from a 20. Breaks into open space. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national championship.
Well, it's been